The new 106.5, the Coyote, Jimmy Wayne there. Good song that is called I Will. Night Train with you and Jimmy Wayne at the Beach Wagon tonight. What kind of show you put on there, Jimmy?
Man, you know what? It's one of those things where we just feed off the audience. We get into it. We go out and give it 100%. You know, it's going to be very energetic. Just be ready to come out and have a great time.
Okay, let's talk about you as a person. you had. Well, I'm not going to go into detail. That's one of the always things I've always admired about you. You've had the chance to just not be a good person. You know what?
Yeah, I know.
And you strapped it on and you weathered it out. You know, you went back to school. You're doing successful. I mean, was there a point at the crossroads where you knew it was that you were at the crossroads?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know the minute. I was on a bicycle going up the road with a couple bags of clothes and a mullet. And
I had a mullet.
yeah, I know. And there was a wood shop door open, and I just asked this family if they would let me work in the wood shop, and instead they let me cut their grass, and toward the end of the summer they actually asked me to move into their home. And they didn't know anything about me. And I did, and that's where my life changed, man, because I was living on the street. I'd been in multiple homes, even at one point moved around so much. I went to 12 schools in 2 years. I mean, it was just a crazy life. And, you know, mom being in and out of jail and prison twice, and dad gone, and lots of stepdads, lots of, you know, strangers in the house, drugs and crime. And one thing about it is, through all that, I never drank one drop. I've never done anything. I've always somehow stayed away from all that and stayed out of the line of fire. Somehow, I don't know. And I ended up here. And I think I just wanted it that bad. I wanted to get out of that lifestyle. And, you know, I'm in my 30s now, and I don't want to live that way. I want to have a family. You know, when I have some kids, I know how to raise them. You know?
Yeah. I just always your story just, for lack of a way of saying it, fascinates me. I mean, because most times, let's just be honest, most times it doesn't go this way.
I've got a lot of friends, man, who ended up either in prison or dead. I mean, I actually ended up working at a prison where I ran into a bunch of my friends, man. It was strange. I don't know how I ended up there, but it's job security, so I took the job.
Sure. There you go. That's nice nowadays.
Yeah.
All right. So writing for you, even back in the day, you know, that was therapy for you.
Yes, it was. I mean, I started writing when I was 12. Therapeutic exercise. I just did it to escape the reality of what was going on around me. I was in those homes or at home, and you know, there was something always going down. It was just chaotic all the time, and I found myself writing poems, and man, I just loved it. I loved it so much, and it ended up being a hobby, and started putting it with music, and next thing you know, I wrote a song for Tracy Bird when I first moved to Nashville called Put Your Hand in Mine, and ended up writing my first 4 hits off of my first album, I Love You This Much. Just take on the excerpt. It's just something I love to do. I'm always writing. That's why I Twitter a lot, because it's a thing that keeps me writing.
That's what I was thinking about earlier. I was like, because I know you're just writing. What do you walk around with a pad all the time?
I got it in my phone.
Do you really?
Yeah, I got it. I've got a it's a notepad, and I can write in my phone, and I do it all the time. The worst thing is when you accidentally hit the erase button.
See, that's right. Have I said anything today that could be a lyric? Just give me credit, okay? That's all I want. Just give me some credit, all right? Just think about it. Just think of anything, put it in a song. Okay? Right. No, I have not. I haven't said anything meaningful. That's a lyric.
You saying give you credit? I'm saying, all right, let me think here.
All right,
what you got?
Your new single. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, man. I'll Be That is a song that, you know, I wrote about 3 years ago, and you know, it's just stood the test of time, man. And you know, I took it into the label, and same thing. Scott Rochetta loved it. The label loved it. It's, you know, it was on the album, and we just put the first 2 singles out, Do You Believe Me Now and I Will, and just got a lot of feedback from the fans out there and from radio, and this song just kept coming up.
And it's got a summer feel about it.
Yeah, and you know, and we're getting ready to go on this Brad Paisley tour, and just kind of wanted a song to go into this tour with that's up-tempo, that kind of gives people the, you know, an idea of what the show's going to be like. It's up-tempo, man. It's just, you know, roll your windows down, you know.
Do it right now, okay?
Let's do it. Turn it up!